Now let's see one of the coolest visuals for opening a game of just like, what the, that's just fucking grim when we see this first enemy here. Also a little bit of note of coincidence to get an old King Doran loading screen when he's located here, but you won't know that till like the end of the game or never. It's such a crazy visual because it just reinforces this like oppressed feeling of like just how much this world hates you. Is that the first visual you see is, first of all, it's a giant dragon. Like, look at that. How are you gonna fight that? You're already fucked. It's the first thing the first enemy you see in the real world is flying, and it's a dragon, and it's just swooping around and destroying things like it's no big deal. But on top of that, it has an entire mouthful of bodies, and like you can't just you probably can't just scoop up that many people when they're all alive. So that means that there's just like presumably just piles of bodies around so extensively that a dragon can just like swoop down and grab up a mouthful and swoop off to go get that consumed. Did that make no sound? Oh, weird. That's weird. That made a sound though. Okay, so the sound hasn't crashed or anything. Yeah, it's just my roll that doesn't make a sound. Oh, weird. Like, that's the first thing you see though, is just, oh yeah, that dragon just, you know, has like 10 people in its mouth. That's just where we're starting this adventure. This is where they teach you to proceed very carefully and slowly. It's just a nice straight path, right? Every video game ever would say that you could just safely walk through that then. But you need to carefully and slowly step forward and check every single barricade, because any of them could have bad things behind them. And you're also rewarded in the process, because you can get stuff behind them. Hello, friend. Because on top of enemies, they can reward you with nice things. So if you're paying attention to the right elements of the game, you're picking up on the fact about how to avoid danger and how to be rewarded all in one run. And you'll probably die here, which will reinforce which parts of this game respawn when you die, which is enemies do, items don't. Which is an all new problem to deal with. Yeah, that horse is being picked to the bone by wildlife. There we go. It was fun watching Andrew play this part too, because it's like, he's like, this is impossible! And then you can see me effortlessly just picking through it with no real risk to myself. And it's like, but that's the experience when you start these things, is it's such a... Despite the fact that it's one of the most comparable games you can draw a comparison to is Zelda, despite that, it's such a foreign game. Like, people touch Demon's Souls and Dark Souls for the first time, and it just doesn't click at all. I also had the experience, not recorded, unfortunately, of sitting down with my brother to play Bloodborne and just letting him go at it for a while, giving him tips, but not touching the controller. It was actually the inspiration for me doing the series with Andrew. And I'm like, and I was just watching somebody who plays video games all the time just not adapt and not learn and not have any idea what to do or how to. Oh, you hit me! Kudos. I whiffed it. I whiffed it hard, and I think I did this. Yeah. Whoops. Friendos? You gonna hit it? There you go. How you doing? You doing all right? Oh God. That was not the follow-up stab I thought it might be. That roll. But speaking of these games and cycles, I've had cycles built into my experiences with these games on top of the narrative part. That's where they are built around cycles nowadays, ever since Dark Souls 2 in particular, but also arguably because a lot of Dark Souls 1 was already saying that. It's like we came back into Demon's Souls 1 year later, and I've played almost every game on the channel more than once. But also, like, there's this funny... It gets weirdly specific sometimes, though. Like, I've had cycles of people flocking to my Shadow Tower videos because they think that From Software announced the next hot Demon's Souls sequel, or From Software, sorry, Shadow Tower sequel. And it's happened over and over again now. First for Bloodborne, there was Project Beast. It was Bloodborne, and they're like, oh my god, they're making a new Shadow Tower game, because a Vati Vidya video pointed at it, so it must be true. And that was all the evidence people needed, so they're all flocking to my Shadow Tower video, being like, is this Project Beast? And I just renamed the video at one point in respect to that, to sort of feed off some of those views, off that hype wagon. But more recently, From Software put out some kind of trailer, after claiming they have like 3 new IPs in progress or something like that, I think they said. They put out a new trailer of some sort of weird mechanical instrument that looks like a wire being coiled or something like that. And it looks like it might be like a weird, like, extra limb. Like, it might be a prosthetic limb, and it might be a weird, like, murder weapon, and it's like, it could be so many things. It could be a new IP, it could be... It seems like it'd be a new IP because they talk about having new IPs. It could be a sequel to Tenchu, because it's like a ninja murder weapon, potentially. It could be so many things. It could be a trick weapon for a Bloodborne bead, sequel, because those already existed. It fits perfectly with the aesthetic of so many things they've made before. The fire. But lo and behold, everyone's flocking to my videos again, talking about how obviously obviously Shadow Tower is what the next From Software thing is. So I've gotten 2 giant spikes of views of people thinking this twice. And the first time it's innocent enough, but the second time it's really funny because these people are leaving comments about how obviously this is definitely what it is. And those comments are right next to ones from 2 or 3 years earlier saying the same thing about something else. So like those people look extra silly because they're making these claims next to other people that made the same claims years ago that were wrong. So shit. So they start to sound like like people predicting the end of the world, and it's like, no, I'll be right this time, and then just every few years they predict the end of the world again, but it's for Shadow Tower sequels. Here we go. Sticky white stuff. One of those From Software through lines they like to use. The camera's very jumpy in this game. When I press the joystick around, I'm like, flip, flip. It's like, oh, gee, oh. It's hard to articulate, but it doesn't match my inputs quite the way I'm used to, which makes sense because I've played 5 different games by this company in this style. Howdy. Would you like to come over here? How nice of you to abandon your friend and die to here. There we go. That's more like what I was trying to do before. It's a heavy followed by a light is how you get the actual follow-up. The 2 heavies is like stab and then oh, that didn't work so well. Whereas if it was a second stab, I'd be like, press the attack. Beware of the rear area ahead. Wait, was there somebody back here? Wow, that oof. The same crash sound happening like 17 times at once. That's an interesting sound. Hello. Is it boulder time, or is that later? I think that's later. Oh, it's firebomb time. Okay. I need to get some armor I can wear, or level up. I mean, I could beat this whole chapter while fat rolling easily enough. I mean, it's a valid playstyle. And also this entire chapter, the final boss is the Phalanx Demon, which is like, I don't think I even associate that with rolling to begin with, because like, it's kind of actually, the attack telegraphs are actually a little low. It's more like just avoiding a general sense of danger as opposed to dodging like a sword swipe. So the toughest thing in this chapter is probably the knights that have yellow and... I mean, blue and red eyes. And I don't really intend to fight the red eye one. He's not very nice. Woo! I was like, I thought he was gonna aim better than that, so I tried rolling. Howdy. Goodbye! This is such a great little intro. I'll never forget, like, once upon a time, I was so happy to see what John and Aaron play this game on Game Grumps way back. And then they fucking played like they played it for like 20 minutes. They got this far, basically, and then just quit. I'm like, you teases, how dare you? Ow. Oh, there we go. Is he gonna throw at me? There's a guy behind me, but I can't reach him unless I jump at him from somewhere. Here we go. No! You alright over there, buddy? How'd you get your sword on fire? Oh, that's not a sword, is it? It's probably a stick. Oh, I missed. Whoa. Huh. Some interesting audio-visual sync going on there. The sound just kind of flipping out a little bit here and there. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, the game's having like actual problems. Or the audio's freaking out. Oh no. Whoa. The sound is like crashing. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no, I thought it was a problem with Andrew's PS3. Yeah, the audio's out of sync, and like you can hear like the background like fog noise or whatever you want to call it. The ambience is like skipping. Whoa. Oh no, we had to cancel this on a series on. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see if the game becomes unplayable or not. I'll have to troubleshoot or something. That's concerning. Whoa. Those are bad noises. Okay. Half Moon Grass. That's weird, because this game didn't have problems before. Is my PS3... Oh. Is my PS3 getting old? Oh boy. There's the bastard sword. The audio played like a full second later. Huh. But I want to have my fluted knight adventure. Don't take this from me. I want to run around my fluted armor and have a soulsy adventure. Don't rob this from me, performance problems. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, those are sounds. And the frame rate is like 10. Oh, no. No. My dreams. Oh my god. Oh no, it's getting worse. Why is this happening? Oh no, why is this happening? There's no sound. Oh, there they are. Boy, is this alarming. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go open the shortcut and we're gonna go do some troubleshooting, apparently. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Oh no. Oh no. Sounds like even if they kept the servers up, this game was gonna go down one way or another. Jesus. Wow, did I just like two-shot? Oh, he healed. I was like, wow, he almost died. Wow, he fully healed. I'm sorry, I still associate these guys with some level of intimidation, so seeing him go down that fast is like confusing. This is one of the first this is one of the first like things that block your progress early in the game, and I'm just stomping him. Wow. Whoa, I might have to like mute the game. This has to be the most annoying sound. Is my PS4 gonna crash soon? Oh no. Why is this happening? Okay, no, it's my new genre of music. Shit metal. It's really shitty. It's the whole genre. Woo. Hey, tutorialization where they make the dude blow up himself on the bomb, and you're all like, oh, those blow up. That's bad. I better not blow up. Pro tip: do not blow up. Oh boy, those were sounds. Okay. I mean, at the same time, I can't fully mute it because then people would be like, what is he talking about? I'm like, well, you had to be there. We're having an audio-visual adventure right now. Okay, yeah, this game's running at like 10 frames per second, and so I can only assume the sound card is like crashed basically at this point. I don't even know what. They're attacking in silence. Ow. Ow, ow. My frames, I need them. Could bring them back. Oh my god, my ears. This is... Turns out this is a gimmick run. It's the it's the... You're in a coma run, where like, the entire audio-visual experience melts over time. And that's the challenge run. Woohoo! Hooray! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh boy. Alright, it's fine. We're almost free. I've opened the shortcut, right? So now we can run... I can run back now. Cling ring! Hooray! That's an important item to get. Especially when you don't have any rings yet. Boing! Now I have a longer health bar. Congrats! Because everyone's like, this game's too hard, you lose half your health bar. And it's like, nah, you lose a quarter of your health bar. Once you get past the first 5 minutes of the first area, basically. Admittedly, when you're new at the game, getting to this place without taking half your health and damage might be kind of hard. But at the same time, it's like you're teaching you to avoid damage. And yeah, frankly, these guys do incredibly minor chip damage, especially if you're wearing your gear, which you hopefully are, because you started with it. And you might not have not even learned how to take it off yet. In fact, that ring might have been your first chance to be like, how do I put equipment on? And then you're like looking into how to do that. All of a sudden, might be a thing that you do. Mephistopheles. Alright, so I've successfully done the opening lap. Get your cling ring, run around, open the shortcut, permanent progress. Normally I wouldn't have taken the shortcut, and I would have just opened it but then left and then kept going forward. But I gotta go to a safe place and figure out what the hell's going on, so see you guys in a bit. So I've got somewhat heartbreaking news, everyone, which is that, evidently, this game is already dead, essentially, as far as the servers are concerned. Too bad. The most prevalent, and by most prevalent I mean like basically infinitely common example that people give for why the game is performing like this, because it's a widespread problem, and in fact I encountered it before with Andrew and everything. They claim that it's a thing that happens if you play the game online. Oh, so hooray! If you play this game online, it horribly breaks itself and shit to the bed, all for the purpose of maybe one day you'll get an invasion or a helpful bloodstain eventually. Oh man. So unfortunately that means that the servers are functionally like already down, basically. So forget February 28th. Basically the game's already dead as far as online goes, and that's too bad. Oh well. I still get to play do my 4 years later series, but I might be doing it offline, which I now am. I am now offline for the purposes of moving forward with the series, and we'll see how that goes. Am I able to level up? Oh, they're gonna have this moment, aren't we? Or, because the maiden has like one really weird spawn point, doesn't she? Does she go upstairs? Maiden in black. Like Like, you expect her to hang out in one little local area, but then she also can kind of, like, just peace out, I think. I don't have to beat the first boss just to level up, do I? I don't think I do. She doesn't go to the next room, though. She's, like, somewhere in this area. Did she pop over behind here? She's just gone. She just goes away. Just gone. Goodbye. No big deal. It's just the character you need to level up in this game. It's great. She'll just vanish sometimes. Oh man, I think I could have sworn we had this problem and I like found her eventually. Oh well, I'll just have to hold on to my souls for now. I was gonna try to up my equip load and stuff like that for a bit. A huge stone castle in the heart of the northern kingdom of Boletaria. Hungry soldiers whose souls have been stolen by demons attack. Attack trespassers, and terrible dragons nest here. So hopefully the problems will be gone now. If they come back, that raises concerning concerns about the future of the series, so we'll see. That would be such a bummer. If like some kind of PlayStation firmware or something has like broken the game. Because the game probably didn't... the hardware of the, dude, the PlayStation's hardware probably isn't just like randomly getting so old that it's just dying. Just because it wouldn't be so specific to Demon's Souls, probably. I'm gonna see if I can run back to where I was, but that's a dangerous fucking game I'm playing. It's a dangerous fucking game I'm playing. Oh yeah, that's why. That's why. Howdy. Kill. Kill. There's so many enemies here. That's actually one of the more run-proof areas I've encountered just because of the sheer density of them. But I think I've done it. I think I just need to lure them out. Same dialogue repeating's great. Alright, or voices repeating. So I pray that's the end of our problems. Did I get the items I cut down? I hope I did. Oh well. We can check later. Because I'm already committed to running past these things. Hey Blue Knight, how you doing? A little worried they might be chasing me still. Should really be spinning the other way around if I want to avoid that strike and backstab him. Ooh, he went down clean. Look at that. That late moon grass. So this might be an offline series, I suppose. Especially if the problems mysteriously go away the moment I disable that. Hey, Oscar, how you doing? You having a good time? Can you jump in this game? I don't think you can, actually. I'm a little worried about how my roll makes no sounds. I kind of associate that with the weird problem I'm having. Ooh, there we go. First try. Go figure. Hello, friend. Is your name Oscar, or is that the other guy? You're not a real chest. I've seen real chests in Souls games, and you're not that.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings. That was a bold jump. Well.
And he's just like, hey, please save me. Oh, he's also wearing the fluted armor. I don't remember him wearing the fluted armor. I remember him having the weird, shiny, impractical shield that seems to be designed for what he is, which is somebody that has some sort of mission and thinks highly of themselves, but also has like a wildly, this is generally like all princely and wildly ineffective and unreasonable. Because he got this ridiculous shield that it's full of holes, first of all. What? And also his sword's full of holes, and they're both like bullshit anime swords and weapons. Meanwhile, I'm right next to him with a kite shield and just a long sword, like a normal, not crazy person, but we're wearing the same armor. What's up, bro? God, there's a lot of you guys down there. Do I have a bomb yet? I should probably try to throw one if I have one. I have fire bombs. They're even already equipped. Let's get the Lotus off. Oh wow, that went way further than I thought. Okay. Things have not changed with how unaimable these are. Alright, well that was a pointless endeavor. Great. I did it, you guys. And this is Demon's Souls, where, yeah, Dark Souls opened with like a plunging attack tutorial because it was a hype new feature, so like it's probably not even in this game, so let's not try that. Let's not learn the hard way about whether or not there's a... I'm pretty sure there's no plunging attack in this game. I kind of tried to do it earlier. Off that first ledge they make you jump off of. There we go. Ah, yeah. What a hero.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
A brass telescope. Wow, really gonna save my day.
Now I must go. There is something for me to take care of. No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
Yes, hello, here. I am here. Hello.
No matter how far I venture, is there a single...
Hey, dude, no. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you while we got murdered.
What on earth are you doing?
I'm not trying to hit...
You must not! I thought we were allies!
I'm not trying to attack you, you're I have a big hitbox, man. A mistake. Yeah, this is where we keep our 3 bags of flour in the most impractical location as far away from possible as from all the humans. I was gonna sneak attack him. Too late. Ooh, a scimitar. Well, he's got a big old weapon, doesn't he? Boink! Oh, nice. He got him on the... when he was falling. Yeah, unfortunately, it actually takes some work to keep this dude alive. He's on like a suicide mission. Go charging through these populated areas full of baddies. Archer down! In particular, I think this area is full of like bombs or something. That's a regular ass dude. I'll let him keep busy with that for a bit. Let's see. Not the telescope. Ba-doing! Nope, no. Hit him. There we go. What did that not... Had that not hit anything? Game? That wasn't very helpful either. Alright, well. Howdy. There we go. He's still fighting that dude. Alright, well he was an ample distraction, I guess. Ow. There we go. Shard of Hardstone and shard... Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of upgrade items. 3 of each. I'll be ready to upgrade my weapon, which might be this or something else. I don't really have a plan yet. Hey, you. Everything's fine.
No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
I killed all the dudes, dude. You're fine now. You're not gonna die horribly. Which is probably what's gonna happen otherwise, because you're walking into an area full of explosives. Alone. Like, the idea... Because he's probably gonna go straight into there, but, like, he was, like, afraid of a much easier group of enemies in the previous room. Let's press forward and take these guys out if I can. Is there anyone here besides the guy up front? Not necessarily. Howdy. Nope. Oh, you okay? Poor guy. It looked like he just like bonked his head on the wall or something. I don't remember if he leaves eventually or what. Someone's coming after me. Oh, here it comes. Someone's stuck. I think they are. Ooh, here comes the horde. Do. Ow. That frame rate drop. Damn. That's normal though. That's not oh no, is the game dying. That's just how Demon's Souls always ran. You just made physics happen. How dare you? Is he still coming this way? No, he's turning back. Okay, so that's his whole patrol taken care of. Cool.
No matter is there.
Oh. Is that it for now? I'm not sure if there's more dialogue from he shows up later. He's one of those ongoing NPCs you meet a few times throughout the game. But if he dies anywhere, he dies forever, so you gotta be careful about that. You gotta watch his little patrol. I don't know what their design choice, what their point was. Like when they made him, I like how the guy floats through the air because he has to line up with my backstab. They've done different things in different games to try to reconcile backstab heights. But I don't know if he was supposed to be like, I don't know what they wanted you to think of him. Like, was he supposed to feel like a genuine help? Like, oh, he's so helpful, he's gonna help me survive this area. Or was he supposed to be like this massive hindrance that is probably gonna die and you put yourself out to try to save him? Because that's the reality, I think, usually. I don't know if that was really what they were going for. But it might be, because he was stranded initially. It might be are you willing to try to keep people alive test. There's that. You can hear that guy breathing from so far away, by the way. Like Bane or something. Oh, he staggered me? Interesting. He had that stagger that a lot of enemies have, but his stagger didn't make me lose my stamina. Those sort of shield breaker staggers that you find in various Souls games, usually after this point, usually actually like, instantly deplete your entire stamina meter. He just ate shit. Eat shit, bro. Want to try that again? You want to try that again? He's probably fine. He'll walk it off. Getting that grass. I actually want to go down, not up, because there's a store. And he might be... Oh, no, that guy sucks. Never mind. I'll talk to him, because, you know, voice acting. Why not? But that guy sucks. And now I get to have the fun of playing this whole zone backwards. I did the Oscar skip. Oscar? What was his name? Ostrava, right. Oscar's the guy from the beginning of Dark Souls. Howdy. Hello, Mr. Polearm. Goodbye, Mr. Polearm. Hi. Nope. Well. Wow, the difference. Failed to close the gap, so you need 4 hits. Well, how does this guy react to me being on this side? I'm a little worried I'll still instantly die. God. Wow, he is totally safe, isn't he? They did carefully position him in the one part of the room where he won't blow himself up, making him a rare case of a non-suicidal explodey dude in a Souls game. He doesn't self-destruct. That's oh shit. Oh, right, it's Demon's Souls where you take tiny float damage. Holy shit. That was terrifying. So that's a mechanic that only exists in Demon's Souls and never shows up in any other game in the franchise, which is the vault. If you walk up to a small... does it work here too? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I forgot about that. Isn't that... Oh, let's go back. Let's go learn something, even though it's gonna waste a bunch of time. Because I think I'm having a realization about this game that I've never realized before, and I'm curious about it. I'll visit the store first, just in case, though. I think... So that mechanic's really confusing, and you never need it, is the confusing part. It never really comes up in the entire game, except for this one remote area, like... By that one, like, machine crossbow area, I believe, there's a weird part where you jump down off a cliff, and you can jump off multiple cliffs to get an item, and then it feels like you're trapped, and you have to kill yourself to leave, because I don't... If I remember correctly, this game doesn't have a Homeward Bone. I don't think it has a return to base button that does that doesn't make you lose everything in the process. But the one way to get back is you have to vault up the wall, which is a mechanic that never comes up in the game anywhere else and never shows up in the sequels, so you'd be forgiven for not knowing it exists, because the game itself never mentions it anywhere, I believe. Hey, buddy.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling ye? Be a brave knight or depraved slave, the demons will snatch your soul, then you'll go mad. And those who dare cling to their humanity are hunted down. It is the end of great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle. There's this skinny fella, clad in fabulous armor, who's always mumbling about some mission. He's another one who's managed to stay sane like yourself. Probably some pampered son by the looks of his attire. I'd give an arm just for the buttons off his shirt. It is the end of great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle.
So he sells you a decent number of items, but if I remember correctly, let's see, they're all grave robbed items, like he says, off of the dead, and they're all inflated prices. So there might be something here that you can't buy anywhere else necessarily, or at least not yet. But they are, if anything that you can buy anywhere else, you're paying like an inflated price here, if I remember correctly.
Go ahead, take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
I love this character and Anna's voice actor. He's fantastic. I'm a little bummed out that there weren't these cartoonish characters in various other sequels quite as much, because a lot of them are much more subdued and serious, with like the one beacon of joviality in Demon's Souls, in Dark Souls, basically being Solaire, and that's I guess Siegmeyer. So does it work here? It does. Yep. I totally made a fool of myself by forcing myself to roll over again and try to trick the game, which technically works, but all you have to do is walk up to the ledge and he'll just climb over it. Which is like crazy. Because you can go the whole playthrough without ever doing that, even on accident, because it's just like, it's never explained as being a mechanic. But I'm only just now realizing, when this game is like 8 goddamn years old, that Ostrava is placed in such a weird, janky place to get to, and because it feels janky because you have to roll like that. And the realization is that he's placed there because it's supposed to be a teaching moment of like, how do you get there? And you'll walk towards them, and your character will jump over the wall, and you'll be like, oh shoot. Same thing here. You'll walk over here, and there's enemies over there, and there's like a ledge, which they could have put an item on to extra bait you. And you'll walk towards it, and your character will just climb over the wall, and you're like, oh, he does that? Here I am learning how to play this goddamn game after 8 years. I'm an A+ Souls player. Good job, me. There's gonna be some people in the comments that are like, wait, what? And then the other ones are gonna be like, well, obviously, yeah, I've known about that since 2009. I'm pretty sure both will exist. There's gonna be some people like, wait, what? You can do that? Because it never comes up. It's irrelevant to this game, basically. But now I'm gonna look for every opportunity to use it, because I've never had a playthrough where I take proper advantage. This is so cathartic. If you do it right. Ugh. Almost got in trouble there. And whatnot. Get out of here, birds. Get out of here, same bird over and over again. I love the fluted knight armor. I don't even know why, really. Just the peculiarity of it. I like the single giant shoulder where the other one's not, and I kind of like the weird. I don't even know what to call the shape of the chest, the breastplate. It's just oddly shaped, kind of. The weird like bottom bulge instead of top bulge, so it's like reverse angled. And then there's the spiky. There's like the weird like face spike on the helmet that's like way too. It's like it's very severe and exaggerated. It's a silhouette that always stands out to me. That and I probably associated with Demon Souls because of it being on the cover and everything. So I'm like, yeah, Demon Souls, good feels. It's like how my positive feelings for Dynasty Warriors would be inevitably associated with Zhou Yun because he's on the cover of the game. Which might be why I always play as Zhou Yun all the time. Big stab. Oh, wow, that's what I get for trying to mix things up, and I paid for it. I paid the price severely.